Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two mans.
Because when Act says things like that, he's making himself liable. What if Bron sues you? Is Drake gonna cover your lawyer fees?
You're probably telling him he will do that.
Drake?
Y'all like that picture I got of Ack and Drake? I bet y'all never seen that picture before, huh? Yeah. Now let's see what Charlamagne the Guy had to say about Ack exposing LeBron and Drake going on two men with the white women. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
That's a hell of an accusation to make about LeBron James, Act. And my question would be, why? Like, what is the reason to go this hard for Drake? I need to know why. Because when Act says things like that, he's making himself liable. What if Bron sues you? Is Drake gonna cover your lawyer fees?
You're probably telling him he will do that.
I want to know what's Drake's riz to Act. That's what I want to know. What is Drake telling Act that's putting the battery in Act back to make him want to jump out the window like this?
Well, not only that, for Act and the brother, you said his name is Chris, right?
Chris, yeah.
Brother Chris, it's like, well, when you get in somebody's personal life and personal business, why do you go that far? Like, say he's a trash player, say he's a trash rapper, say you don't like his hairline, say, whatever you want to say about that man personally, but when you start adding his family into that fold, that's when stuff gets nasty. Like what Charlamagne said, unless they got proof, whether it's true or not. If you ain't got proof,
I know
LeBron got some money for some lawyers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know you get on your chat and you want to entertain people, or you might even want to come to the defense of Drake, but you got to think about what you're doing. You're talking about somebody's family. You're talking about somebody's wife. You're saying things that could potentially cause him to get a divorce, which potentially is going to cost him a whole hell of a lot of money. You think somebody not going to go to the mat to defend that?
What? He gotta go, like you said, he gotta go home and deal with that now. Yes, man. I'm putting everything behind. It's gonna be Big Bang take a little bit.
You gotta think about that before after you hang up with Drake and Drake's feeding you certain things. You can't just get on your chat and say anything. You gotta think about what you got to protect.
And if Drake is feeding him,
of course Drake's feeding him.
Why Drake don't say it? You know what I mean? Like, all right, you say it.
Well, Drake alluded to it. Drake said, I want to tarnish your public image on the Fighting Irish. Then he said that thing in the DM.
That thing.
He said the thing in the DM about this is like Nike.
With Chris,
Nike issuing on their own client,
Yes.
And then something about cheating on his wife in the DM with Chris. Yeah, you're
Drake
right.
know what he doing.
Yeah, he do.
And he's setting Ack up for a dummy mission.
I was ready to say he using Act. Because a lot of that will fall on not back on Drake.
That's
so
right.
that's just what the mess.
All right.
Now Charlamagne done bleached his skin so much, he think he this new white Charlamagne. Charlamagne, you forget who you are? You forget the things you have done? Did you think that when you bleached your skin, you cleansed yourself of all of your sins? Charlamagne, I done seen you say stuff about Nicki Minaj and Kanye West, and we can do a whole laundry list of celebrities that Charlamagne has exposed and said shit about on air. But now Charlamagne got this book. Charlamagne is not cheating on his wife no more. not Charlamagne like Akademiks better be careful. Nigga, please. Like, I agree with everything Charlamagne said, but we keep seeing this in the industry. It's like the right message, but the wrong messenger. Charlamagne, please go back and look at some of your early dirty work at the Breakfast Club. You know the type of shit you used to be on. And I know some of the people who go back and you remember Charlamagne in the early Breakfast Club days, he cannot be taught. And look, I know Charlamagne thinks all of these niggas are his sons, right? Ack ain't doing nothing that I didn't do back in the day. So if that's the case, why don't you think Ack is taking your example? These dudes learn from you. And all of the wilding out you used to do, Mr. Chair Sniffer. But that's not you no more. See, when people get that big bag, they try to erase the internet searches. See, a lot of these celebrities, they do that too. Some of this old stuff that was going on in the 2010s, some of these dudes, they done deleted that off the internet. You can't even search it no more because they done paid to get it scrubbed. But you can't brainwash me and erase my memory. Some of y'all really be trying to pretend like y'all this new nigga. And look, I'm not saying I don't like growth. I'm proud of Charlamagne and his growth. But I want to see Charlamagne acknowledge that. I want to see Charlamagne say, and I know I did some shit in the past, but I think it's my duty now to tell the younger generation, don't walk in my footsteps. That's what I want to see Charlamagne say. I don't want to see him try to act like he never did that type of shit before, and he's so above that. And what Akademiks is doing is so crazy. And I get it. You want to throw shots at Drake. Oh, what's Drake's riz towards Akademiks? Because I get it. Charlamagne, as much as you trying to act like Ak is aligned to Drake, you align with Kendrick. That's your side. You chose your side. So I get it when it comes to Drake and Kendrick, you know, fuck Akademiks and fuck anybody who's supporting Drake. I get it. But let's not act like let's not act like you wasn't that guy, Charlamagne. You was one of the toxic kings before people was even saying toxic. Before we even added toxic to the vocabulary, you was one of the first toxic kings. You was saying some wild shit and doing some wild shit. Now you trying to call out Ak. Just acknowledge that. That's all I'm asking. You know, we can have a conversation about, is Drake putting a battery in Akademiks back? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But, you know, don't act like... I like when they sitting here talking about, is Drake gonna cover your legal fees? Y'all didn't see Akademiks on YouTube flexing like $2 or $3 million worth of cars? You think he need Drake to cover his legal fees? I love Jess Hilarious. Akademiks will buy you, Jess. He'll buy you. You don't even have as much money as them niggas you sitting next to. I don't think Ak needs Drake to cover his legal fees. I'm just being honest with you. I think he can cover his legal fees with one of his bad YouTube channels, not his main one, just the one that kind of do 6 figures and probably do 7 figures a year. Like, come on, they still be trying to play Act like he a little nigga too. He chose a winning side. He getting a lot of money with Drake. Sorry. Y'all don't see that new steak deal? Every time Act be posting on, Twitter, y'all don't see it say steak? What y'all think that Akademiks steak deal worth? So when y'all thinking, what do Ak get out of Drake? Millions upon millions. Y'all don't notice Ak been taking a lot of breaks lately. Sometimes he'll stream back to back to back. Man, I seen Ak go on a long ass break recently. Yeah, when you get that steak deal, that gambling deal, it's different. Some of y'all need to stop thinking, oh, somebody trying to glaze somebody. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. That boy Ak got that deal from Drake. Who he know a lot of people on stake. He know Aiden, he know Drake. But if you ask me, Drake got him that steak deal. 100%. But a lot of y'all ain't even noticed that. Not to say money is, everything, but it can do a few things. And it might have you out here defending niggas a certain type of way. I think that's what's going on. Now, do I, stand by the snitching? No, but it just is what it is. All right. Let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.